Hello Internet. This is a custom commission that I just finished up. This is a saber that he said he wanted an ancient looking saber, so I did my best to weather it up, get it nice and dirty looking. And the best part is, what's better than one saber? Two sabers. I made two to look almost exactly alike, as close as I can get. I am human, and these are handmade, so I did the best I could to get them looking close, but not too close, mostly because of the weathering. But on top of that, I even made a double pommel so that you can attach them together and have a double saber, or saber staff, however you want to pronounce it. So let's get this one out of the way here. For purposes of the video, I'm only going to be showing the one. They're exactly the same in every respect. The weathering's a little different here and there, and there's nicks in different spots, but other than that, they are almost exactly the same, so that way on the saber staff they look similar, or at least almost identical. Anyway, the internals on this one are a red Tri-Cree, Tri-Cree red red-white with a red lit 12mm switch here, black anodized, your recharge port, 18650 battery, 3.7 volts, Nano Biscotte V4, and a 20mm 2-watt speaker. It has a 3D printed blade plug. You can't see it in there right now. I'll show you when I take it out later, when I put the blade in. But overall, I am very pleased with how these turned out. I really am. I tried some new weathering techniques, and I thought they turned out pretty good. Make it look a little rusted in some areas and tarred black in some areas from maybe blaster bolt. I have no idea. But the fonts on this saber are, there's three of them since it's a Nano Biscotte V4. So there's Tourmaline by Nightstorm, Unhinged by Mad Cow, Rob Pet Cow, and the third one is, I don't have a sheet in front of me, so I'm trying to do this off memory. I think it's Annihilation by Shamim. I'll put links in the description so you can go check them out and buy the fonts off Saber Font. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull the kill key here. With the weathering I did on this, I weathered both switches to match everything on the saber, and the weathering really got into this one, and it just, the red has kind of barely comes out on this one. The other one, the red is very vibrant. I don't think I weathered that one as much on the switch section. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn it around here. Get that instant ignition. So that is unhinged. Let's go ahead and put it down. We'll cycle through the fonts here. This is Annihilation. This is Shamim's Nihilist font. There's a red with a heavy flicker. I like the power off on that one, where it's those ethereal voices fading out. Let's go ahead and switch to Malign. So there's your red with a light flicker to it. Oh, battery's down on this one, I guess. Yeah, we may have to switch to the other one. I have not charged the batteries in these since I did the install, so the batteries are dying. So let's go ahead and swap to the other font here real quick. kill key in, and we'll go ahead and swap to the other one. Almost exactly the same, just a little bit different weathering patterns, just because in nature no two are going to be exactly the same, so I left it as such. So let's go ahead and take out the blade plug. There's the blade plug weathered to match the rest of the saber. And let's go ahead and put a blade in here real quick. Pop the kill key out again. Turn off the light so you can get a better look at the color here. So there's red with a heavy flicker. With a white flash on clash. There's that red ringlet switch right there. The weather on this one just didn't seep in there as well as it did the other one, so that red really comes through on this one. Even though they're both resisted the same, everything's the same switch brand of the whole 9 yards, but this one the weather just didn't get in there as well, I guess. Turn it off here. And then just to show off Nihilus again, because I like that font. The thing with the blade in here, I can't really get the swings to come as clear. There you have that. My camera's really having trouble with that flicker, but you can still tell it down here at my hand. Anyway, you get the power off and then the slow fade off of those ethereal whispers. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Put the blade plug back in. And now put the kill key in just so I don't accidentally turn on the saber. And now I'll show you the double pommel here that I made. Okay. So there is a orientation. I didn't mean for it to be that way, but it's just the way it is. But I have a slight marking on the weathering pattern here. If you see this mark right here where it's this square patch of almost shiny aluminum, that corresponds to a shiny patch on the, it's not really noticeable unless you're looking for it, but it's shiny patch on the bottom of this saber here on this side. So you put them together. Those two shiny patches almost line up. They're not quite there, but they're close. So when you look at the overall saber, one side's up, one side's down, and that way if you flip it, you get the same view no matter what. But hard to get on camera here when I'm working with a small space like this, but I'll do what I can. Anyway, I haven't really come up with a name for this one, and the customer hasn't given me one, so as soon as I come up with one, I'll put it in the title description. But until then, that's all for today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And thanks for watching.